The colonial La Republique du Cameroon forces of law and order are the direct opposite to their professional tenants. Called to maintain law and order, they, on the contrary, are the promoters of these orders at all levels. In Southern Cameroon's Ambazonia, these so-called forces of law and order are the ones looting shops at unholy hours of the night. Shot and kill school children, youths, and the old. They set ablaze schools, pupils, residents, and even hospitals. All these in complicity with their commander, dictator Paul Biya, president of La Republique du Cameroon. Ambazonia is a direct opposite to La Republique du Cameroon in terms of dignity and integrity. Now, these two nations are incompatible and can never get along. For Ambazonia to be free from being adulterated with La Republique du Cameroon's corrupt nature, separation is imperative. A colonial gendarmerie officer has been caught on camera extorting from transporters with all courage. How can an officer of the law be collecting money from transporters openly and in broad daylight?
Well, that's a question you asked, but that is something that is already happening. A colonial gendarmerie officer of La Republique du Cameroon has been caught on camera busy extorting from road users in broad daylight. Well, in the video, this shameless officer is seen collecting money from the hands of road users from the comfort of his vehicle without paying any attention to their car documents, meaning his sole objective to go out for routine checks is only to make money from these road users. From the video, the exchange of money is done without any word being offered either by the transporters nor these colonial officers. From every indication, it is a routine action, something that has been happening, and both parties master the art, and it is an act that both parties are well aware of the rules. Equally, the amount these victims in the hands of the so-called forces of law and order squeeze into the hands of this shameless officer is not debated upon. This officer also gives out different when a bigger bank note to him. This scenery is just a portrait of what Ambazonians are suffering from in the hands of the colonial police officers deployed to Ambazonia. At each and every road junction, there is a police checkpoint from any commercial motorbike that passes by. The colonial officers will collect a sum of 500 francs CFA, while cab drivers pay 500 francs EFA and 1,000 francs CFA. A cab driver working on the Stretch City Chemist roundabout of Bambili told Undaunted that on a single day pays out the sum of 6,000 francs CFA to La Republique du Cameroon forces. Take it that there are 300 cabs working in and around Bamenda, and one of them pays 6,000 francs CFA. Do the calculation, do the math. To the colonial forces of the so-called law and order, the 300 vehicles would pay a total of about 1 million plus 800,000 daily.
Now, consider this amount for the 6 days of the week. It will sum up to 10 million point 8 francs CFA per week. And for 1 month, this colonial La Republique du Cameroon talks would have collected the sum of 43 million francs CFA. Now, this is a calculation only a cab driver without including that from his commercial riders. Now, the above figures depicts the way in which the regime of Paul Biya is impoverishing the people of Ambazonia and rendering them dependent. With all the proofs of police extortion with footages, none has ever been sanctioned or disciplined. Rather, they are instead promoted to positions to better soak the people of Southern Cameroon's Ambazonia of their heart and money. Now, here is a video of a La Republique du Cameroon gendarmerie officer extorting from drivers.
That is a very sad one right there. From the video, not only do you see them collecting money, they go as far as getting into the car and searching underfoot of the driver, where probably they hid some money so they don't let all of their money go and get more for themselves and give whatever they deem fit to the driver. It is terrible, sad, and really heartbreaking. While corruption in La Republique du Cameroon is now an acceptable evil, and anybody not to toe the line of corruption is considered a criminal. The irony. Worst of it is the fact that this is sponsored by those expected to be role models, the forces of law and order. On the contrary, this is the most corrupt of the corps.